You've all seen the thumbnail, you've all seen the title. Now, this is my personal opinion on Assassin's Creed 2. You guys can have your opinions, you guys can disagree with my opinions. Whatever, I don't really care, this is my opinion, okay? So, yeah, I'm gonna get straight into the video. If you do enjoy the video, do enjoy my opinion, you want more AC content, let me know. Like, subscribe, all that jazz, and yeah, let's get into it. Just a quick warning, spoilers ahead, so if you haven't finished the game or you are planning to play it, do not watch any further, okay? Complete the game, then come back to this video. Anyway, with that out of the way, I'm going to explain my opinion. So, I think a good thing about my opinion is that most of the people nowadays, if you ask like all the old Assassin's Creed fans, they'll go like, oh yeah, AC2 is so good. And I think, and this isn't like me trying to be mean or anything, but I feel like most of it is blinded by nostalgia. So someone who hasn't actually played the game and is playing it in this day and age, I feel like that's good, that's a good thing. Now I will say, first off, story story is so amazing. Now the thing is, with this game, I kind of went, when I first got it, I was kind of like, oh, I'm gonna complete this game I'm going to complete this game, I'm going to have so much fun with it and stuff like that. I got probably nearly halfway, stopped playing it, then went back to it, got a bit further, stopped playing it, then deleted it, then came back to it today, completed the game. Now, I do want to give a quick shout out to my friend, he's probably already in the comments somewhere, but yeah, he is the main reason why I came back to this game, because I just remember him always going on about like, oh, Ezio's the best character, Ezio's got the best games, and he's just always he's always complaining at me. He's always complaining to me like, oh, you haven't played him, you haven't completed him and stuff like that. And yeah, so he's the main reason why I completed the game. So I'll go a bit deeper in the story now. Now, when I first started this game, I was very optimistic, let's say. I was very hyped, very excited to see what everyone was always saying about. Now when I started it, I was kind of like, you know, this is good. I'm enjoying this. And it was good for the first while that I played it, and then like I said, I stopped playing it and stuff like that. And I'm gonna be honest, if I did not come back to it, I would not have experienced this game. Oh my god, that ending! I will have gameplay of the ending, just saying, so you'll know what I'm talking about later in the video. But the ending, the twists and turns, the animation, everything, it competed with games nowadays. Well, to be honest, doing that is not very hard nowadays. I'm gonna be honest, just gonna say that. But yeah, this game, the story was so good. Now Ezio as a character. What the hell happened to Ubisoft? I understand what you are all saying now, okay? This still doesn't change my mind about the move in Mirage, by the way. I still think that's okay. But I will say, I shouldn't have gone crazy about it, because now I understand. What happened? Seriously. I mean, like, you had this game. I'm playing AC3 on my Xbox, like now. I'm playing through it, it's alright so far, it's pretty good, but it does not compete with this game, first off. And second of all, this game competes with pretty much any Ubisoft title, like Assassin's Creed, in the Assassin's Creed franchise. If you compared this to the most recent titles, well, maybe not Origins. No, this would be Origins, yeah. If you compared this with any of the newest titles in the Assassin's Creed franchise, it would get demolished. Ezio as a character, beautiful writing, beautiful twists and turns, beautiful character development. At the start, he's a young brat who just wants to, you know, bang girls, but then he turns into an absolutely amazing assassin. And I've still got Brotherhood and Revelations to play, so if you want to see more reviews on them, let me know. But all the other characters as well, like his Uncle Mario. I didn't see much of him, but beautiful writing, beautiful character development. He teaches them, and then near the end they all reveal that their assassin's been teaching him the skills that he needs to become one. That was such a good plot twist. Now also, I don't like it how in every single Assassin's Creed game you kind of have that like second character, like for Origins you kind of have that you have Bayek's girlfriend Aya. In Valhalla you have Sigurd. In Unity, sorry. In Unity you have, oh, what's her name? Arno's girlfriend. But yeah, you kind of have that second character that you kind of connect with. Ezio didn't. I felt that Ezio didn't really have that. Though he had a really like broad amount of people that he could come to and like respect and talk to and things like that. It wasn't really like the person who would help him out every single time on a mission. I kind of wish you kind of had that, but nonetheless, like I said, still an amazing game. Now, I will say that the gameplay is very good, but for 2000 and what was this year? In the early 2000s, no, 2010s I think. This game came out. Anyway, for that time, this gameplay would have been absolutely amazing. Now it holds up well still, but I feel like there are a few games with better combat systems, kind of like Batman Arkham Knight. Like, obviously, it's not going to be like Batman Arkham Knight because it's not a Batman game. But what I'm trying to say is the combat doesn't really hold up as well as the story nowadays, in my opinion. Like I said, still amazing, but I just feel like if they did remaster it, like proper remaster it, like improve the graphics drastically, improve kind of like the not really change it, but kind of improve the combat and things like that, I feel like it'd just be so much better. Now, something that I found very funny was the parkour system. So obviously you'd think these older games would have worse parkour systems because they're older. This parkour system is probably one of the best, excuse me, out of all the Assassin's Creed games I've played. I haven't played all of them, but I will eventually play all of them. I promise you that. I will complete them all eventually. But still, anyway, I'm getting carried away. Obviously, we all know Unity has the best combat system. We know Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla is just a joke. We know AC1 was alright, to be honest. AC3 is pretty good. AC4 is pretty good as well. But this game has so good parkour system. Like in most of the Assassin's Creed games that I play nowadays, so like kind of a bit of 3, really. Yeah, I'd say it's the same with 3, to be honest, actually. When it comes to parkour, it's like I want to do it. In Valhalla, Origins, and Odyssey, I don't really want to do parkour because it's boring. And like in AC3, in this game, probably in AC1 as well. I haven't played AC1 yet, but it's so much better. Like, I actually want to do parkour because it helps me get around the map quicker. It helps me like traverse places. It helps me infiltrate like places where my targets are. It's so much better. It helps the game so much. If parkour wasn't a thing in Assassin's Creed, this game would still be amazing, but it wouldn't be nearly as good. But we're not only going for parkour and combat. We also have throwing knives. Well, that's still combat, but fair enough. Right, the throwing stuff. You have throwing knives. You have the gun, which I absolutely love. By the way, I don't use it a lot because of how loud it is, but I love it. I love the idea of like a secondary weapon in the hidden blade. I absolutely love it. We also have smoke bombs. Now the smoke bombs are kind of, I feel like the smoke bombs are good, but I just feel like they could have just gone up like the littlest bit more. Like the smoke bombs go up, but they just kind of create smoke instead of like a big cloud of smoke for you to hide in. And usually when I put a smoke bomb down, I want to use eagle vision and then just like take everyone out silently. But it's still good nonetheless, like I said. Now, obviously, when it comes to this game, you have to really take into consideration what made this game so phenomenal. I can't speak. What made it so great, pretty much. Obviously, you have the story, which is so well written. I feel like nowadays, most gaming companies focus on graphics instead of the actual story. But because obviously the graphics hardware wasn't that good back in the day, they kind of had to focus on other stuff, so they had to focus on like the story to actually make the game good and worth playing. And I feel like that's not what they're doing nowadays. I feel like if Ubisoft still cared about story more than graphics, then their franchise would not be about to die, and their company won't be at risk. But still, this game with the gameplay and everything is just so good. Whenever I'm running around, I feel like I'm actually there. I feel like I'm doing parkour as Ezio. I feel like Ezio is there and I'm him, and I'm running through, murdering people, assassinating people, just having a good old time, you know, doing what assassins do the best. But I'm getting off topic now. I feel like the reason why this game did so well, like I said, it's obviously the graphics hardware, but also the combat would have been so good back in the day. I bet all of you watching this, all of you that played it back in the day, that like feel nostalgia right now, you were all thinking like, oh my god, this combat is so good, it's so amazing and things like that. Now I will agree with that, to be honest, because comparing it to games like AC Origins and Odyssey and Valhalla, the three games that are, well, the two games that are that's not spoken of, Valhalla and Odyssey, but Origins is alright, I guess, because the story is amazing. But anyway, you're all probably getting nostalgic right now, and I think one of the reasons for that is the combat actually holds up today. The combat holds up today in many different ways. When I think of a game, I don't want the combat where I'm just swinging and like parrying and there's no proper animations for it. Unless it's like a kill animation, then it's pretty cool, I guess, but it's still not as good as this. Because whenever I'm playing a game, I want animations where like it actually feels like I'm doing damage to them, and it's like that in this game, where you're using like whatever weapon, let's say Hidden Blades, yeah, and you're like countering it, and like you like push their weapon out of the way, stab them in their eyes, and it's just so satisfying. Like, you actually feel like you're in combat, it feels like you're in danger. Whereas the games nowadays just kind of feel like, oh, I'm just going to use my special ability to like chuck axes or something. Where it's like there's not that combat feel anymore, which I feel like that it's something that the franchise could really use right now. So if that's not in Mirage, that might collapse the game a bit, but we'll see. So I think a problem with the games nowadays, so like Origins, Valhalla, Odyssey, even as far back as Unity, really, all the games are just pay to win nowadays. I'm gonna be honest. Whereas like, obviously, some people are a fan of it, and obviously I understand business is business. But if you want to actually make a good game, Ubisoft, if any of your like employees are watching it, you're probably not, but if you are, the way to make a good game is not to add a lot of pay to win stuff. I mean, look at COD now. COD used to be so good back in the day, and now it's pay to win. Every bundle's like, oh, pro-tuned, and like then you get like some like really dark skin, and it like gives you an advantage in the environments and stuff, all that jazz. It just ruins the game. That's why money is probably the biggest problem with gaming nowadays, but that's another thing for another video. We're on AC2 here. There is no micro transaction in this game at all, apart from when you buy the game. You bought the game, done. Okay, let's play. You don't buy any weapons, you don't buy any skins, you don't buy any like shields, you don't buy any of that. You don't buy any of it. Now the skins, I understand. The skins are alright, because as long as you have cool ones in the normal game, I feel like people will get behind the ones you can buy. And as long as you make them like relatively cheap, I think that you could actually make money off it. So if you sell one skin for like, I don't know, like 2 to 5 quid. 2 to 5 quid's not that much. But if it's a good looking skin and everyone likes it, let's say it's 5 quid, yeah, and 1 million people buy it. That's 5 million quid just from that one thing. As long as it looks cool and it's cheap, people will probably buy it. I mean, just look at Fortnite. Look, Fortnite's got like Chun-Li and everyone's simping for her, but because she looks good, people buy it. because it's relatively cheap. It's only like 5 quid, 5 to 10 quid, I'm pretty sure it is. So if you actually put that into your games, you might actually get some people buying it. Whereas like you don't want to sell a weapon that's for 2 quid and then a bundle that's for like 10 quid. Plus then people are just going to complain about the micro transactions and how it's paid to win, because you're buying the weapons, you're buying not skins, armor. You're buying armor instead of skins for your character to level up and skip through the game quick. Now I understand for like speedrunning and stuff like that, that's completely fine though, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I don't know the speedrun categories, there might be one. But pretty much the majority of casual players, the normal players don't like microtransactions. Fortnite is fine because it's just skins, it doesn't actually give you like a buff in any way. But when it's pay to win, that's when people don't like it. When you have to buy it to actually win at the game or to actually make the game easier, that is when people don't like it. Plus, I'm pretty sure in Valhalla, if I can, I'll put up a screenshot right now. I'm fairly certain it says these products do not help in game. They do not help like receive like some. Like, you don't receive anything for them, you don't receive any powers. And then Ubisoft says, you know what people would like? People would like a knockoff Iron Man suit. They put the Iron Man suit in the game, and instead of an actual assassination animation, where like it could have actually been cool, where maybe like you come in from behind, slide down, knock the enemy over, and then have like a I don't know, like a tech blade come out and stab them. No, it's this Iron Man beam that shoots them dead. Defo not pay to win. Defo, no, not helping you at all. Defo not microtransactions are the only way to actually have cool stuff in the game. Nothing like that, no. No, it's stupid. It's bad. Ubisoft, if you are watching this, get rid of them now. If that's in Mirage and they're not just skins, people are going to complain. Believe me, they will. But yeah. There you go, guys. So that is my reasons for AC2 still holding up in today's standards. Just, if you haven't played it, well, no, obviously everyone who's played it has played it. Well, no, to be honest, I know there's people who have just been waiting for spoilers. I didn't spoil too much because I know that people do it, because whenever there's a film thing and they're like spoilers ahead, I watch it still. But yeah, I know people, if you haven't played the game, go watch it. Go watch it, go play it, go watch the cutscenes, go play it. You'll absolutely love it. You'll probably cry near the ending. I almost did, because I thought, no, I'm not even going to say that, but pretty much, go buy it, go play it. Oh my god, it's so good. It's absolutely amazing. And I've still got Brotherhood and Revelations to play, so if you want to see reviews on them, let me know. But if you did enjoy the video, please do smash like, subscribe. We are going for 500 subs by September, so if we could hit that, it would be amazing. It would absolutely be amazing, and then we're probably going to go for 750, then 1,000. But, you know, we'll see where we go. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you want more AC content, let me know, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.